And this is what Jesus is telling us about prayer. Prayer is not to be trifled with, it's not to be played with. So bring up verse 5, please. Verse 5 in the text. Matthew chapter 6, verse 5. The first thing that Christ tells us, he says, and when you pray, now watch these two words you're going to see in verses 5 and 7. When you pray, don't be like the hypocrites are. Now, in the Greek, the word hypocrites, hypocrites, it means an actor, a play actor. If you remember, like way back in the days in Greece, days of Greece, actors would put on masks. Don't be like a person with a mask on. You're not for real. You're acting out a role. So don't be like the hypocrites. Now, it's crazy because hypocrites are praying. Right? You see it? Don't be like the hypocrites, for they love to what? They love to pray, but they love to get noticed for their prayers. They love to get praised for their prayers. They love to pray, but they love to be seen of men with their prayers. You know, I've grown up in the church, and like most of us, and I've heard for years people talk about who can really pray. Yeah, so-and-so, he can really pray. She can really pray. And I'm like, what does that mean? You know, what does that mean that this person can really pray? And oftentimes what it means is that they can be loud and they can be long. Or they can string words together beautifully, and it's just a beautiful said prayer. So what that does, though, to those of us who are not loud and long, and who may not have the same vocabulary as that person, it makes us think we can't pray because you've already determined that's what praying is. And none of us should ever pray to get praise from mankind. You should never pray so that people will say, oh, I really love your words. You string words together. We've had mamas and grandmamas who couldn't string words together, and they had broken English, but they knew how to get a prayer through. Don't let anybody hype you. About you sure can pray. So can you sure can pray. We all sure can pray.